Hello, and welcome to a special and kind of unusual video. This is my first day in Cyprus on this 10-day trip that I'm doing with my girlfriend, and I just went to the Bank of Cyprus and got these bags from 1 cent to €2. Unfortunately, this time there was a fee, so I will probably not get more of those unless I manage to get them without fee. Anyways, I will open those and I will only get you back in on the results because I don't have my equipment with me. It's a trip, so it's for enjoying a trip, but of course I also want to find some great finds, so I will dive in and get you always back to the result, and probably this video will just be added to the general recap of the trip, where, a little spoiler, there were already some really great finds just in the first 1.5 days of a bit of shop hunting and vending machine hunting. So yeah, I'm sure there will be a lot more great finds. Stay tuned for that, and now enjoy the first results. Okay, the first bag is opened, the 1 cents, which are usually one of the most difficult to hunt through. And the cool thing is here these bags are a bit bigger, so it was 100 pieces of 1 cent. But even that, in this case, didn't help so much, because I didn't find any of the rare ones, the really rare ones. But yeah, still all in all, it's always a nice difference to the usual Austrian ones. And yeah, I enjoyed the design anyways, is amazing of the Cyprus 1 cents. So yeah, let's quickly check what I found. There were a few other countries, but mostly Cyprus coins, of course. There was Greek, Germany, Slovenia, France, Slovakia, and Spain. And for Cyprus, basically all the more or less common years, 2008 a lot. In front I put the quite good quality ones, which I will probably take home, even though there are no new ones here. Maybe I will just dump them or some other collector will need them. Yeah, there was the 2008, 2009, 2011, unfortunately not the 2012, but I found it last time 2 times, so be sure to check out that video as well. And also the trip is still going, so maybe I find it again. Then there were a few 2015, which is the rarest of those here, with 7 million for a 1 cent, actually kind of rare. And right next to it the 2016 with 8 million, so also quite rare. And yeah, then 2018-19 really common here, as you see. And only a few 2021. Still wondering why there were no 2020s, because those are also 8 million, but I don't know, I didn't find any last year and also this year not, so I assume the rolls are still at the bank and not released yet or something. Didn't find them in circulation yet. And yeah, nothing afterwards as well, which I guess is definitely still at the bank. But yeah, anyways, all in all, exciting as always, as it is when I have bags or rolls from other countries, but unfortunately in this case, nothing too rare, nothing too special, maybe 1 or 2 upgraders. Yeah, we continue with the other bags. Okay, it's a bit later in the day and I continued with the hunt with the 2 cent bag. Unfortunately, with the Cyprus coins, which I show you first this time, there's only 3 years that are kind of findable here. Occasionally you might find the 2012 and the newer years. Still, I don't know what's happening with them. Apparently they are not really in circulation, so you mainly find 2008, which I found the most of, obviously. And then the 2020s. Here there's also a lot of them, and a few 2019s. The ones in front I will most of them bring home, I guess. They're quite good quality. So yeah, no surprise really here. And then there were a few other countries, and here we will come to a really nice surprise. There was Italy, there was Germany, Greece a few, France, I'll skip this one quickly, Netherlands, and then we come to the highlight, which is a really nice surprise. I totally didn't expect it. Like, I saw Estonia 2020, I actually saw it pretty early in the hunt. I was like, cool, that's a new year for sure, I don't even need to check. But then now I checked the mintage and it's a 2 million mintage coin, which for a 2 cent is really good, especially outside of the country of origin. So yeah, I hoped or expected to find something like that with a Cyprus coin, but it doesn't matter, it's a new coin and it's a rare coin. So yeah, amazing find. Let's see what other surprises the next bags will bring. I'm gonna continue and get you back in for the recap. And we continue with the 5 cents, and this time, before I forget to mention it again, with the 1 cent, it was actually 200 pieces, and only now it's 100 pieces. Also with the 2 cent, it was 100 pieces. So yeah, a bit sad that with 1 cent, where I had 200 pieces, I didn't find anything special. But yeah, that's how it often goes with 1 cent, as most of you know. But yeah, now with the 5 cents, with 100 pieces, it was quite interesting. Nothing new, unfortunately, but something rare. But this time we will start again with all the different countries. We have something from Germany, from France, Belgium, Spain, Greece, Italy, and Portugal. So as usual, also a higher diversity, the higher the denomination gets. And yeah, then a bunch of 2008s, of course. 2009, only 2, but it's also around 6 million mintage, so not too common. 11 a lot. And here's a really nice one, 2012, also quite shiny. It's a 1 million mintage one, not a new one, but might be an upgrader, and either way a great find. Then yeah, the common ones, 2018, 19, a bunch of them. And 2020 was just the other day actually a new find, but I already found it in the shop hunt. So at this point it's not a new one anymore, but still nice. It shows that apparently, at least with the 5 cents, the 2020s started to circulate. The 2021s I already found last year as well, which is kind of weird. Why would they put the newer ones earlier into circulation than the older ones? Or I just didn't find them last time. Doesn't matter, I have it as a new coin this time. And yeah, that's that for the 5 cents. We continue with the 10 cents. Okay, we continue with the recap of the 10 cents. And here, as you see, a lot of different countries. As usual, the variety rises. We have Spain, Ireland, quite a few from Greece, France, Germany, even Lithuania, 2017, that's quite nice. Estonia also, so as you see, the Baltic states are definitely a bit more common here than in Austria, which I already experienced last year. I guess they like to travel to here. Then I think the first Austrian coin for this hunt, which is very refreshing. Then Italy, Portugal, Belgium, and even Slovakia. So yeah, that's it for the non-Cyprus countries. And we come to Cyprus. Here, of course, a lot of 2008s. One 2009, unfortunately not good quality, but it's a 1 million mintage coin, so I will still take it, of course. Unfortunately not new. And also a 2012, which is also a 1 million mintage coin, and a bunch of 2019s. So yeah, unfortunately also here nothing new, but at least 3 rare coins, which I gladly take. And yeah, we still have 4 more bags to go through. Maybe I have more luck with the higher denominations. And I mean, still there was this Estonian 2 cent, which is anyways an amazing new find. So even if it would just stay with that, it's still a great hunt. So I just went through the 20 cents, and I have to say those were absolutely amazing. First we start with the different countries. We had quite a few. Austria, Belgium, Finland, Italy, Spain, Portugal, as usual here also a bunch of Greek ones, Germany, France, Ireland, Netherlands and Luxembourg. And with Cyprus we had a lot of 2008s, as in all the other bags. Then one 2009, which is a nice 1 million mintage coin. And really amazing, 2017. Nice rare one, just 100,000 mintage, and not only one, actually 2 of them. So this is really interesting sometimes with Cyprus, that all of a sudden you find some years, even really rare ones, but other kind of common ones you don't find. I still don't get it, but I happily take it. And yeah, then also quite a few 2019s, which are pretty common to find here, and some 2020s. Yeah, amazing results here for the 20 cents. Let's see how it will go with the 50 cents. We come to the 50 cents, and here, as you see, not even that many Cyprus coins, and mainly 2008. But yeah, there were also a few rare coins, kind of rare coins. 2009 with a mintage of 1 million, 2012 with a mintage of 1 million, couple of 2019 which also just have, I think, 1.3 million mintage, but they're pretty common to find here, and also one 2020 and one 2021 with around the same mintage. So still kind of rare coins, but also not too rare, at least for here. And yeah, then a lot of other countries and big amounts with some of those. We have also Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Belgium, Portugal, Ireland, Austria also starts to become more and more present, Greece, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Slovakia, and Finland. So yeah, as usual, the higher the denomination, the more variety in countries. Yeah, let's see how it will be with the €1. I hope for some rare coins there, because there I'm still missing the most from Cyprus. Next up, we are at the €1. And as often with €1, it was kind of boring, but even here there was a nice surprise. So yeah, the bags are paying off, I would say. First of all, to the countries, we have Greece, Spain, a lot of them as usual, and also Germany, hell of a lot of them as usual. Then France, also many Italians, Portugal, Slovakia, Ireland, Latvia, and Austria. And for Cyprus, yeah, 2008, 2009, and no 2010 this time, which is usually the only rare Cyprus coin that I find, but a 2012, which is really amazing, a nice rare one. Unfortunately not a new one. I actually found once one in Vienna many years ago, but since then I never found one anymore. And yeah, it is a great find. I wonder what's happening with 2011, because I'm not even sure if I know from any found yet. Well, that's that. We continue with the €2, so the last bag. Wish me luck there. I hope I find a Cyprus commemorative, and preferably one that's not just EMU or 10 years of Eurocash. Let's see. Okay, we come to the final recap of this hunt. An amazing hunt, I have to say. Yeah, and you also should definitely stay tuned for the shop hunt results, which might follow in this video already or in a separate one. Either way, they were completely crazy. Anyways, we come to the €2. As already last year, not that amazing. Luckily one coin saved it, but especially in terms of Cyprus commemoratives, it is not easy here. Anyways, we start with the different countries. We have Greece, Italy, Germany, Portugal, Austria, and France. And here the 2008 presidency of the European Union commemorative. So yeah, you can generally see in terms of commemoratives, it's often quite boring or difficult. Even though I have to say this summer, the tourists apparently brought a lot of coins and also commemoratives. So with the shop hunts, I had quite some success actually with different commemoratives. Yeah, anyways, for Cyprus we have one commemorative, the EMU from 2009, which is relatively common to find here. And yeah, then a bunch of 2008, 2009 and 2018. And the highlight of this bag, 2016, which is also one of those 100,000 vintage coins. So yeah, this one definitely saved this bag, but generally the hunt didn't need any saving, because yeah, in almost every bag there was something rare, and there were two new coins, the 2-cent 2020 from Estonia and the 20-cent 2017 from Cyprus. It was definitely worth hunting through those bags, and I will try to get one more set of bags, but yeah, if not, there will be so many finds from the shop hunts. So stay tuned. Thank you so much with checking these recaps, and see you later with the complete recap of the Cyprus trip. Hello, and welcome to a huge and special recap. Another recap from an amazing trip, a trip that I did in September 2024 to Cyprus. And yeah, I had quite ambitious goals, and I almost met them, and actually with the commemoratives I overshot the goal. My goal was to find 3 new commemoratives, but I actually managed to find 4 new ones. And with the regulars, my goal was 20 new regulars. Unfortunately, I came in one short with just 19 new regulars, and actually 5 or 6 of them from the Vienna airport. When I was waiting for the plane, I hunted some vending machines, and yeah, those are from there. And actually some of the highlights that I will show here you already saw in the recap of the bags that I opened in Cyprus that I got from the Bank of Cyprus, most likely attached to this video as well, so gonna be quite a huge one. Anyways, enough talking, let's get into the recap of all the finds that I made in mainly shop hunts, but also some vending machine hunts, and even a bit from the change. We start as usual, country by country, but this time I will always start with the new finds first, and then continue towards the right with the second pieces, better qualities, and honorable mentions. Otherwise it might get a bit too confusing. So anyways, let's get started. We start with Belgium. And here is already one of those Vienna airport vending machine finds. A 10 cent 2023, which I was still missing. And we already, with Belgium, come to the first new commemorative for my collection, the Belgian Erasmus coin. I was really happy about that one. It was actually in one of my last shop hunts on the last full day in Cyprus. This one, yeah, was also the last new commemorative on this trip. I'm very happy with this find. And also an honorable mention from Belgium, the 2016, with a mintage of 2 million. I think in Austria I would maybe not even show it anymore, but I feel like in Cyprus it's kind of more special to find rare or semi-rare coins from other countries. So you will see a few honorable mentions, like 2 or 3 that I would not show in Austria anymore, but here I will. Okay, that's it with Belgium, and this already brings us to Cyprus. We will start with all the new finds from Cyprus. There was no new 1 cent unfortunately, but a new 2 cent, 2021. Pretty high mintage, but apparently it just started to circulate now, because last year, some of you maybe remember that I did a trip to Cyprus also beginning of 2023. If you didn't watch those recaps, be sure to do so. There were also quite some great finds. So yeah, that's why from the more common years I'm not really missing much, except the newer years, which apparently take some time to circulate in Cyprus. I guess most of the rolls are still somewhere in the bank, because I didn't find anything newer than 2021. Anyways, that's the first new Cyprus coin. And then with the 5 cents, also one new one, 2020. Also not that rare, but a new and shiny coin, so I totally take it. With the 10 cent, another new one, the 2021, also I think 4 million mintage, but apparently they just started to circulate now, and it was actually the only one that I found in really amazing condition on the last day in a shop hunt. This brings us now to the 20 cents, and here were 3 new 100k mintage Cyprus coins, which is absolutely amazing. Last year I didn't find any of those super rare ones with the 20 cents, but this year the 20 cent was really good. I found the 2014, 2016 as a new one, and as you also saw in the bags, I found the 2017 2 times actually. One you will quickly see here again. That's amazing. With the 50 cents there was no new Cyprus coin this time, unfortunately, but with the €1 too. And that's also great, because last year the only years that I found was 2008, 9 and 10, 10 being the only rare one. But yeah, this time I found 2 other rare ones, which you will see here later, and 2 new ones. The 2013, amazing 100k mintage, and even the 2017, my newest ever Cyprus €1, also 100k mintage. And even with the €2, although I have almost all Cyprus €2 at this point, except the commemoratives and the newer year regulars, but this 2017 I was still missing. Now I'm only missing 2015, and then 2022 onwards, and a bunch of commemoratives, because unfortunately I again didn't find any other commemorative than EMU and 10 years of Eurocash, which you will also see soon in the honorable mentions. Yeah, they are just not findable for me there. Still no EU flag, still missing that. Luckily the Paphos 2017 commemorative I found in Vienna once. Should be in one of those monthly recaps. Maybe some of you saw it. Anyways, at least a new regular. And yeah, then we come to a bunch of honorable mentions and better quality coins. The more common Cyprus better quality coins I won't even show here, but the rare ones I wanted to show. This 5 cent 2012 you already saw with the bags that I opened, but quickly to show you again, really shiny, nice 1 million mintage coin. And also a really shiny 2012 upgrader, another rare €1 that I just couldn't find last year. I found it once in Vienna a few years ago actually. Yeah, this year I found 2 of them. You will see one other here. And also the 2019 as an upgrader. It's not really that rare of a coin, but it's below 2 million mintage. We come to the rest of the Cyprus honorable mentions. I will go through these rather quickly. Found the 2009 1 million mintage coin, and I found it actually 3 times. Just to mention, I took all rare Cyprus coins with me, except a few that are between like 1.5 and 2 million, and also the €2 2012. I just found way too many, so I just took like 10, 12 or so. But all the other rare years I took here to Vienna. Will help some other collectors out, and the rest I will dump into circulation. Anyways, I also found 2011 just once this time, and the 2012 I found quite a few times this time around. I found it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, which is pretty nice. I think few people still need that. With the 20 cents I also found a few different rare years. The 2009, and this also a couple of times, so 6 in total. Then I found one 2010, several 2012, 7 in total, and here the second 2017 that you already saw in the bags. With the 50 cents also a few different rare years, the 2009, and this one many times. This is all 2009, but it's also a 1 million mintage coin, so yeah. And then the 2011, this just once, unfortunately. 2012 was a 1 million mintage coin, also many times, not as many as the 2009, but still more than enough. 2019 as a semi-rare coin, I only took these many, but I surely saw way more there. I think with the 2020 I took most of them. It's also around 1.5 million if I remember correctly. This one was actually a new one until 2-3 months ago. I didn't find it last year in Cyprus, but apparently this year it's already quite common to find there. And also a few 2021s. I think here I took all that I found, so just 4. Yeah, with the €1, again, like last year, a few 2010s, but this year way less. This year just 3 of them. I think last year I found almost 10 or even more. But as you saw, 2 new years this time and also 2 2012s, which is really great. And yeah, with the €2, bunch of different rare ones, also 2 commemoratives that are findable there, quite findable. The Cyprus EMU, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Then 1 2010 regular, 2 2011 regulars, many 2012 regulars. As I said, especially in the last days, I just didn't even take them in the shop hunts anymore, or already dumped some back into circulation right there. Yeah, the 10 years of Eurocash, the most common Cyprus commemorative to find there, found 1, and many more. How many? 11, 10, 11, something like that. As you see, pretty common to find there. Then this time I found actually 3 2013, which is pretty nice. It's also a 100k mintage coin. Found 1 2014, Unfortunately, no 2015, but also 3 2016s, which is also amazing. Another 100k mintage coin. And also a whole lot of 2019s, which definitely aren't that rare there, but it's below 2 million mintage. But often they had a whole lot of freshly uncirculated 2019s. I guess sometimes they got rolls from the bank and just opened them. So yeah, I just took some nice quality ones. And yeah, that concludes the Cyprus coins. Quite a lot of them, as you saw, which brings us to the next country, Estonia. And here, as you saw in the bags, 2 cent 2020 as a rare 2 cent with a mintage of 2 million, which for 2 cent is pretty rare, as you might know. And here the second new commemorative coin, an amazing rare one, the 2018, I think 100 years of independence, and it was a collectively issued coin between Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. I think I already have the Lithuanian version, but I was still missing the Estonian version, so I'm very happy with this coin from 2018. This one I actually found in a shop hunt in North Cyprus. One day we also crossed the border in Nicosia for a few hours, and yeah, amazing find. But I didn't just find one Estonian commemorative, I found even two. The Estonian wool from 2021, which I found in Vienna from an uncirculated roll dump, so I have them in amazing quality. But still, it's a nice honorable mention and one of my most favorite commemorative designs, so I was very happy to see that there. And as you can already see, especially in Larnaca this time, I noticed in my shop hunts all the tourists that must have been there in the summer, because I found a few Baltic and even one Finnish commemorative coin. Speaking of, here is the Finnish commemorative coin, a second piece, the 2009 EMU, the first one I just found at the beginning of this year, and now from a trip to Cyprus already the second piece. We move on to France, and here the 2023 20 cent as a new coin from my collection. Just quickly also an upgrader, the 2023 rugby. Found actually two of those rugby coins in the same shop hunt on one of the last days in Paphos. From Germany I didn't find anything really interesting except one error coin from a vending machine hunt in Paphos. This 10 cent 2002 F. You're thinking, wow, that's a super common coin, what's special about it? Well, it has a little rotation error. Not that crazy, but strong enough to be worth mentioned quickly. And yeah, I will keep it. It's just 10 cents. That's it from Germany. We move to Greece, and here a few new coins. The 2023 10 cent I found also, I think, in a shop hunt in Paphos, but then also on the way back in Vienna I also did a few throws at some vending machines, and there I found another one actually. But they are not that rare. What is quite rare though is this 20 cent from 2007 from Greece, which I was still missing, and now I finally found it. And this actually also in the same shop in northern Cyprus, where I could check through all the coins that this guy had, which was amazing. It helped me quite a bit. And also this 50 cent 2023 from Greece. I found 2-3 times there. I think one actually also in Vienna in one of the vending machines. Also another new coin. Also from Greece, an upgrader, commemorative upgrader, 2021 Revolution. And here I just quickly want to mention, I don't want to show those anymore. I also found, unfortunately, 2 fake Greek commemoratives in shop hunts. And I didn't realize it in the shops, just at home I noticed they have to be fake. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but yeah, it is how it is. And also, on the first day in Larnaca at the airport, I found the 2023 Greek regular again, but it's not a new one, just a better quality one. Then also some honorable mentions from Greece, the €1 2011, nice rare €1. And the usual rare €2, the 2006, pretty common for a rare coin here in Austria as well. And the 2010, which is a little bit less common. Next up, Ireland, with just a few around 1 million mintage honorable mentions. The 50 cent 2014. And apparently I made some mistake here with the order. There's also an honorable mention, another one from Greece, a 50 cent 2007 as a nice 1 million mintage coin. That's that from Greece, I guess, now. So we continue with Ireland, the €1 2012 as a 1 million mintage coin, and actually a second piece, and also the €2 2010. From Italy, there's one new coin, 50 cent 2024, but also this one from a vending machine hunt on the Vienna airport. And yeah, I decided to include those finds in this recap and also counting for my goal, because for me it felt like part of the trip. It was the start of the trip, even though still in Vienna. But yeah, it was an amazing start with 5 or 6 new regulars, and I wanted to include them here. And also here an honorable mention, a commemorative coin 2021 for the capital Rome. We continue with Latvia, and even here a new commemorative coin, 2016 for one of the regions in Latvia, Vidzeme. Yeah, I think it's the most common one, but I was still missing that one, even though I found a few of the more rare ones already. I think I'm only missing one region now. Quite nice. There was nothing from Lithuania, but from Luxembourg. 2 honorable mentions, actually the same year, €1 2011. And we continue with Malta. Here are some kind of rare regulars, the 20 cent 2020 and the €1 2017. And a huge surprise, right on the first day, right after we arrived in Cyprus, at the Larnaca airport, there is some machine where you can exchange notes to €2 or just €2 to €2, which I did a bit, and this was one of those finds, the Malta 2019 Nature and Environment commemorative, which on my trip to Malta I found several times, but for example in Austria I never found it. So it's an amazing coin. It's a super rare coin, just not so much on Malta at the moment, but I guess in a few years even there it's gonna be kind of rare. So yeah, anyways, and I love the design and it's good quality, so I'm sure someone will be happy, even if it's just putting it back to circulation. Really nice find. Nothing from Monaco, but from the Netherlands, the last new commemorative coin that I found on this trip, the EU flag from 2015, which I was still missing, and now finally the Netherlands are complete, which is not that difficult because they didn't mint many commemoratives yet, but the Erasmus and the EU flag are kind of rare, although the Erasmus I actually already found 2 times, but yeah, the flag still evaded me, and now finally I found it. And also one kind of rare honorable mention, the 2022 20 cent. Okay, we are coming slowly to completion of this huge recap, I think one of my biggest ever. We have one honorable mention from Portugal, €2 2005 with a 1 million mintage. Nothing from San Marino, but a few coins from Slovakia, a few new ones, and all of them from the Vienna airport vending machines. The 10 cent 2023 I was still missing, 2024 Slovakia 10 cent I was still missing, and also the €1 2024. Now I should have all the 2024 Slovakian regulars that were minted for circulation. No, actually the 5 cent is still missing. But yeah, almost all. And then also some honorable mentions. The €1 2021, which in Vienna I wouldn't show it anymore, but this one I found in Cyprus in a shop or vending machine hunt. So yeah, I thought why not show it quickly as a kind of rare coin. And interestingly enough, 2 Slovakian EU flags, which I found in shop hunts in Cyprus. Was kind of surprised. I mean, 1 okay, but 2, it's not so likely to find them that far away from Slovakia, but apparently possible. And the last 2 honorable mentions, one coin from Spain, the 2020 Aragon commemorative coin, not that rare, but a nice find in Cyprus, I would say. And also finally, the only microstate coin that I found on this trip, one Vatican 50 cent from 2015. There had to be one at least. So yeah, that's it for this huge recap. As you saw, many new coins, many interesting and rare coins, and I would say this is one of the highlights, if not the highlight, next to the super rare Cyprus regulars, of course. But yeah, those were kind of expected that I will find at least some of those rare Cyprus years. Yeah, as you can see, shop hunts and vending machine hunts, if you even find vending machines, can be very successful in Cyprus. So if you ever go there for a holiday, I can totally recommend them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this big recap. Let me know which countries you would be interested in to see recaps from. Maybe I can make a trip to there in the next years. Thank you so much for watching, for staying until the end. And if you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you on my next video.